just have the better laning presence and the push. So yeah, it's Secret. I'm sorry, the drum roll is just anticlimactic because I'm just going with Secret. This one, I'm sorry. I don't see what they bring to the table. It's too much meh.
Moxie, what needs to happen for Team Nigma have a good game here?
Oh boy, I think they need to have favorable lane matchups. I think early, but I'm just really concerned because, you know, I doubted Secret a little bit that first time around, and like you saw how clean they play. You know, I think Mate went 14-0 and like 7 or something like in that first. So I'm gonna have to hop on the Secret train here.
Come on, guys. Surely Captain Kuro has learned something from that first game and is going to put all those lessons into work, because that is the Team Nigma strategy. So far, every series in the DPC League Upper Division, Team Nigma loses the first game and then comes back with winning the 2 after that. So I am hoping for at least a game 3 here. But first, Team Nigma have to prove themselves against Team Secret in the second game. Let's hear what our commentary team has to say about this one. It is...
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, game 2 ready to go between Secret and Nigma. And Fog, what are some of your first impressions from the draft this time round?
I'm at a very big concern for Team Nigma, I'll be totally honest with you. With them opening with... It's gonna be Miracle's hero immediately, right? As soon as that Morphling gets showed, you know Secret's like, we have to just full out commit onto this hero. Pick heroes that are all gonna counteract it. And I feel like they get to the litter when they're able to set the game up like this. This other Titan pick is amazing. It's also into a Nature's Prophet, so he's into summons. And he's versus Morphling, and he has Rubik behind him. This looks like a really, really strong draft from Secret. And right away, look at the way that they shift the lanes. Even though that Doom was picked versus the Void Spirit, they're putting the Ursa versus the Doom. That does not sound fun for Weehaw at all.
Yeah, I mean, we saw obviously last game, Secret having that sort of switch up in where the cores were going to make sure that we are at a tough time. And you're right, yeah, Secret doing it again here, getting the Ursa versus Doom.
Yeah, and I'm worried that their draft is too passive, too greedy. I see Morphling, I see Doom, I see Dark. I feel like every single one of these heroes, they need some time to be able to get online. They need items to be able to actually provide them any way to actually fight. While I see Secret, I feel like they can just brawl whenever they want. They don't really need items early on. Their lanes are also going to be, yeah, like I said, quite concerned for Nigma, and we're going to see how much they can actually do, especially with this Kuroki Nature's Prophet, if he's able to cure the farm for Miracle. Because right now he's doing a good job of pushing.
And let's see.
I see two of these lanes being easy, though. I see mid lane
like
going to be pretty hard.
Yeah.
Bottom, I feel like Darkseer lanes always just don't do too great. And then top, once the ET starts getting levels in that aura, once he hits level 3, they're going to start just charging it there.
I mean, sort of overall, though, you know, last game, obviously, Nigma, their last pick being Mind Control's Beastmaster, didn't have a great time. Is it at least better, the last pick Darkseer in this game? You say it's still hard, but is it going to be as rough as the Beastmaster?
I'm just not sure. He at least gives them the combo for the team fight with the Earthshaker, but I'm just not sure what it's going to provide. The lane, like we said, it kind of gives your lane up in a way, especially when you're playing with a passive hero like Earthshaker. It can be a bit hard to actually make it work. I'm not too sure about this one. It's looking a little bit weird and just a little bit too greedy. It's going to take time for all these to get on. And I see a lot of fun combos and stuff too from Secret. This Elder Titan, like, let's say if Zai gets Ags, if he's able to get Shard, when you have Puck Coil, you have other heroes that lead the charge, then you have a way to get that aura immediately on top of Morphling. In the past, it's been a little bit harder, but now with this new Shard, you just appear on top of the stomp. You can actually always apply your aura. And then there's Rubik versus Earthshaker, the reason that they picked this one. It used to be harder to actually steal Fissure, but now you have this insane cast range to be able to actually get the opportunity. Feels like really master planning again from Seek. I'm really hoping that the Nigma draft can surprise me some.
I mean, and how would you sort of imagine his impact is going to be this game on the Doom? You know, we saw last game his back got slowed down because of the matchup. This game, he's not going to have too easy of a time against the Ursa. Bottom lane, Nisha will be fine, but Mind Control, Poppy's going in aggressive onto him. He's got to jump away, but Kina look for him, he's going out with the TP and he's away, back to
Beta Kuro TP. Okay. Nice. That was a nice TP from Kuro too, but Puppy just reading ahead of him there. For the Doom, it doesn't look like it's going to be the easiest game. His lane is going to be very hard, as we've already said. Yeah. Matu already taking advantage of that one. And the way that they set up too is, who do you actually want to Doom? It's probably going to be either the ET or the Ursa in a lot of these situations. That's why they pick Nisha Void Spirit, because he can dodge and play around and also be counter to Morph. Doesn't feel like it's going to be the easiest game for Weehaw to get the right target. Farming pretty well up top, but now that he's been ditched for a moment, he won't walk up to the wave at all. When he does step up, they're going to throw the Spirit, and they're going to start pressuring him.
Has to walk away as quickly as he stepped towards it. Punches here from the two of them. Mid, Matu, room control. Well, I say that though. Ooh, he's not going to want to come in on that.
They might be able to actually kill Matu if they're lucky here. He doesn't have a point in the Earthshock, and Weehaw does have his Stomp as well as the Scorcher. GH is spotted though. They have some potential to kill the Ursa if Matu's not careful. But now we see lanes are starting to break, and they are going for it.
There we go. Have they got enough lockdown? It looks like they will. They bring Kuro in. Matu's trying to find We Are in return. He's not going to be able to do so. So Nigma, I mean, a very well-needed move there around the mid. They had to do something about this bear having a completely free lane against We Are.
Yeah, loving GH's just persistence to stay there, even though I think he knew he was under vision. He has a level 3, so if he gets the block, he gets the secondary stun from the Aftershock and do so. And now Kuroki can actually set himself up to take away bounty runes too. So it's probably going to be 3 bounty runes for Nigma, and a decent punch with their very greedy lineup, getting themselves.
What surge is this?
Top.
Miracle top. Low on the juice. Zai gonna just chase him all the way back to the tower.
Completely out of regen now as well. With a few stick charges to his name.
Yeah, they're stacking that hard camp with Zai so that he can get this farm. And we're seeing him having a good amount of farm, just being able to actually play the lane. While we look at bottom on the opposing side, My Control, he's suffering quite a bit. 15 last hits. Can't look to pressure this lane much.
Top, Kuroki. He stepped a little too far forward here. Zainyapso able to beat him down. We sort of had the panel talk about how you sort of want to go around building the off-lane Elder Titan nowadays. As you said, with the shard, other than that, are you still going for sort of the just your boots upgraded into what phase or treads and into the drums? Or?
Yeah, I think if it depends on how your lane is going. If you're dominating, go phase. Okay. If you're really dominating, go phase drum. And if you're really, really dominating, just go phase ags right away. So yeah, the items in between.
Oh my goodness, Miracle's got a fair bit of strength shifted up, but still his HP's just disappearing there. Kuro, they're taking half of his health there with a punch. They do have We Are coming in to shut down Zai. And with the Doom, they'll be able to find him. Miracle, he'd love to get that last hit. Isn't going to be the case though, as We Are will get the kill. Zai ticks down for Doom.
Takes you.
Good rotation. Relieves that pressure a bit there off of the Morphling. But now Matu, he finds himself a haste bottom. He's going to do the same move on the opposing side. GH.
Get away from this bear. And for sort of Matu this game, even though he starts mid, is he still going to go for the heavy farming items like the Battle Fury on his build-up?
Not too sure, to be honest with you. I think he will, just because he's going to act as that 5 or the 1 position, and he immediately does queue it up. Yeah, and he's playing versus the Nature's Prophet. I think he has to just go for this hard carry.
Yeah, you still do.
Because the Void Spirit's going to go for the Nisha, getting pressured bottom. Nisha's going to be going for like the phase Aghanim, so maybe a Witchblade in between. So he wants to be this super hard transition. And Zai's actually, oh, look at that. Okay. So he's going to go for Midas. So they're probably feeling that they can outscale and probably maybe feeling that they have a good position for the ET to just get level.
Mind control.
Is that one thing that you lack?
Quick catch underneath the tower there by Nisha. I mean, yeah, because that's going to be the thing, right? If this early game remains even and Matu gets himself his Battle Fury, Zai gets a Midas, just in comparison, what sort of Nigma's chances of keeping up? I guess Doom's always going to be able to keep up because he's Doom. Weehar's going to get a lot of farm on himself. Yeah, huge pressure on, in particular, mind control for him to be able to keep up in this game as Darks here against these cores that are just going to scale infinitely better with that sort of accelerator.
Yeah, and Zai will... The one thing that you do kind of lack sometimes, even though you're a 3-position ET, is finding ways to get farm and levels if you're not just constantly fighting. So this will always provide it for him, and as he's going to go for that Aghanim still. And he's forced, they forced Miracle to the jungle, which is probably what he wants to do anyway, because he has his Morbid, and they'll give him the lane to the Kuroki top. But this just means that there's just free place for bottom. Oh, Puppy now gets the coil too.
Do have Weehar by his side though, mind control.
They scan. They get the scan right behind. They actually read the ward watching his move. Level 6 Puppy. Nisha just hit 6 not too long ago. Standard Puppy somehow just level 6. And they're watching the rotation. Weeha just walking under this ward, making his move toward bottom. Another ward spotting him out. Think about getting the go if he...
Search up. Trying to get in it. Puppy. Oh, they're going to drop the Doom down for him. They want to secure themselves the kill, leaving no chance to jump away in it. He'll get the job done. Puppy down.
I mean, Weeha really just hates Puppy today. Like, that's what he
last
game, in one game. Now he doomed him the second doom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looking to pressure the tower though with his ion shells, even glyphing the wave. Mind control though, getting gone on.
At the same time, mid-Matu is going for Kuro. Kuro's trying for the TP out. Ooh, a nice push back there from Miracle. Will keep Kuro safe.
And they can't actually turn any of this kill on the puck into any pressure. The tower takes only like 15-20 damage after it had initially taking. Now Nisha jumping forward. Puppy's back.
He's able to take the bounty route. And close to bringing GH down. The coil just down onto Weeha. Extra draft come crashing through. Puppy. He's able to step to the side. Now Matu's in. Weeha's speedy though. The drums popped. They cannot continue to chase down the Doom. Weeha's going to be fine.
Disengage there. More time for Miracle to just get his farm, not get pressured at all.
Yeah, here we have the timing here. So 10-minute Midas on the off-lane ET. Not a bad time at all there, Zai.
Yeah, pretty damn good. Already level 8 too. So he's gonna have very high levels just because of this, and that's gonna make him have higher levels of natural order soon. And bottom actually, GH at 6. Nisha.
My waters rise.
Wasn't ready for that at all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they are getting some pretty decent kills in the game, actually, even here, at least in the net worth. Experience definitely leading for Secret. They've been able to split themselves up and force that to Midas. Having some good stuff. Yapsor actually finds himself an Ion Shell. Pretty decent steal when he has an Ursa and a Voice. Might be able to make some stuff happen. Oh, even an ET too. He can actually go up top and look to set some stuff up with it. So they're gonna look to stop Kuroki from being farm up there. Kuroki got a lot of farm still on top. Space to farm. Anytime the Miracle's able to back up to the jungle and they're not under any tower pressure or anything like that, you're feeling very happy for.
Yeah.
They're swinging over. Doom is back up in 5. Echo's on cooldown, but they're going to get a good wrap around here.
Yeah, if GH can get a good Fisher block and allow Weeha to run someone down, get in range for the Doom.
Yapsor did see the smoke wrap around GH. Revealed himself for a second. They're getting the Ion Shells prepared onto both of these frontliners.
It's going to be hard for Weeha to get in now. Oh, maybe not though. Fisher sets up for the Doom, but there is back of Kuro coming in, trapping him in the spout. They have the control to take him down. Vacuum there from Microsoft onto the two of them, but Matu's in with the counter phase. Goes straight over to what we are. GH taken out as Nigma. They're having the run. They've lost 3. Mind control. Is he going to be able to get himself out? He's got surge in a second. Is it going to come soon enough though? A fade bolt to the back from Yapsor takes him down as Nigma. They commit 4 heroes and lose them all there to get that kill on Nisha as Secret really make them pay for that.
Batu turns up right before he has his Battle Fury finished. Now he gets a couple kills,
Radiant's
has the Battle
bottom
Fury done, and
tower is
another
under
great
attack.
read.
Our
Secret
scan.
set up so quickly and just TP'd instantly to set up for that fight and just outnumber.
Radiant's bottom tower.
As soon as they saw
has
GH, it
fallen.
seemed like they were aware that this game was coming in, and they such quick frequency. When you
Dire's
show up to
top
these
tower
fights with
is
so many
under
numbers
attack.
versus ET at this point in the game, that's the guy's like, oh hell yeah, give me these spirits. He just gets it through like 4 heroes and doing unreal
Radiant's
damage.
courier has
Kuroki might
been
find 3
killed.
couriers here.
Radiant's courier
Found one.
has been
He's
killed.
found 2. The goal for the team.
Mid, we hop. We'll be okay. And Miracle did get some good space out of that
Radiant's
whole pressure that
bottom
was
tower
happening
is
up top.
under
He was able to
attack.
finish bottom tower, and let's get his Yasha done. So he's getting the space to farm. And with this greedy draft, I think anytime that they are able to do that, it's okay. Like losing the 4 heroes obviously isn't great, but anytime that they can buy for Miracle.
We're seeing it. I mean, is this going to work out for him this game? He's going for the Manta into Ags. He wants to make those Q plays. I imagine with the Shaker, right? That's the intention
Yeah.
here. And
The totem's gonna be low level though for GH.
yeah, he's only got the
It's gonna take time.
See if he starts to shift
Definitely
points
gonna
into it now.
He has a lot of different things that he can do in this game. When he does have Aegis as well, like he turns into the enemy Void Spirit. He gets a lot of different. He has a lot of different plays that he can do. Just has to watch to not get caught too many times. Is really on the hunt. Nisha, Spirit Vessel done. No Manta under it. Finds him.
Room with the jump. Then you say that Vessel causing huge issues here for Miracle. Can he get himself out? It's going to be dragged back by the telekinesis into the remnant, but
Radiant's middle
not
tower
quite enough
is under
damage to
attack.
kill him. We are coming in with the saving grace of the Doom down on Tanisha as Miracle could turn and fight back. They're able to protect their morph and even find Puppey here as well by the looks of it. They run him down with the Iron Shell damage. Puppey,
Dire's middle
he's out
tower
with
is under attack.
the orb. And they got anything else to throw out? Fisher in a few seconds is going to be up before the orb is, but Puppey will have a phase shift to play around with. And he's got him. He's got him, GH.
Quick response from Nigma this time around. Just like last time, Secret were the ones with the quick TPs. This time they help out their buddy. And yeah, just getting the coil from the tree line, but not getting any type of silence or disable. He gets the full shift up, even if he's affected by vessels. Full shift. They had Zai. Definitely be able to get the kill, but Zai was busy farming. See it again. He's really able to get the morph off, and he has a lot of wand charges, and
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Weeha's getting close to BKB now too, after that. So he's gonna be able to be that constant threat of just charging in and letting his teammates set up for their spells, as GH is getting close to a blink, so that'll be really nice when they get these 2 item timings together. They can off the fight pretty nicely. But now, Secret, they see an opportunity for them to get into the roach trade while Doom is down.
There won't be any chance for Nigma to get her in time. Speed the Matu. Tear down the Roshan.
Roshan has fallen to the ring.
Aegis.
Radiant's
Good to go.
middle tower is under attack.
Battle Fury, his farm's going to continue at a very impressive pace.
Very even game so far, though.
It is.
Less than 1k gold lead, and
Dire's middle tower
experience
is under
still
attack.
leading for Secret, probably because of this Midas and the way that they just sources early. but
Radiant's
yeah.
bottom tower
Stuff so far
is
from
under
Nigma.
attack.
It's greedy draft. They're making it work. And Kuro now blanketing the bottom side with wards. This, to me, says, Miracle, you're staying bottom for the next long time. And this... Dancing around Zai.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Zai, use your Midas.
He got me. He's scouting with his spirit.
Oh.
He's actually getting set up on.
He's looking in a lot of trouble here. Good move from Nigma as he shows himself to the lane Matu. He's going to be able to get at least, or is it GH? Oh, they got him. Top lane, Nisha Puppey. The aggressive play onto mind control. The 2 of them, though, not quite enough burst to bring him down. They've got to run. We are in,
So he has a hood.
and he's ready to chase. He's coming in. He's got the Doom ready to drop. Does he want to pop it? Oh, he's looking for Puppey. I'd rather have Nisha, though. Nisha, the bigger of the 2 targets, but Nisha's away.
So many of these elusive heroes that you gotta get the pump fake going for the Doom, can't quite get it off on things. I can't believe they actually went for mind control there under the
Dire's
tower.
middle
Maybe just trying to
tower is
force
under
some
attack.
reaction, which they did get, and up to hit mid.
Dire's structures are
But an
fortified.
ambitious go. And now without Echo up, they're feeling
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
confident to go
tower
for
is under
Here.
attack.
By impact.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Matter already ready to look for some more here. 3 minutes still on the Aegis.
Trying to keep control of that enemy jungle because they know that Miracle has full control of theirs. GH now looking to keep playing around bottom for this Morphling. He can still always be able to find kills if they are not prepared for this jump. With all this
Radiant's
ward coverage that
bottom
Kuroki
tower
gave
is
from
under
earlier,
attack.
this is a nice way to play around the Morphling.
Matu, yeah, he wants to go for this with the surge coming to an end. He's committing, and he's got it. Now this blink, I mean, doing wonders, of course, as well for just chasing down these heroes surging away.
Dire's top tower
He's,
is under
he's
attack.
always ready to catch up.
Setting up down for bottom. Look at the vision coverage. 4 wards committed just to protect Miracle bottom. They understand how important it really is to save Private Miracle. Really want to try to find any aggressive moves to Puppy, but won't be able to. Basher now finished for Matumba.
Radiant are scanning.
Really scary on this Ursa.
Down as well, ready to fight. No,
Maybe looking to bait Puppy.
yeah, let's see if they fall for it. Pitcher set up. The jump, and then Matu with the counterplay. Take it straight away, takes down. GH is going to look towards Miracle. Miracle's trying to run, but the backup's in for a secret. Telekinesis into the Ether Remnant drag back. Miracle popping the Manta, and he's out to the side there, into the sleep. They cannot get him out.
And look what... It might not seem like a big spell, but look
Radiant's
at Yapsor.
middle tower is under
Almost full
attack.
strength morph, and he has the strength stun. So these are 3-second stuns that he can be dishing out from super far range in the fights. And such a bait. I mean, they're reading the map so perfectly. They know how they want to play bottom. They
Dire's
just
bottom
bait this
tower
Morphling
is
in.
under attack.
I'm watching for these adaptive strikes from Yapsor. This is the distance that you can cast this from too, and you've been pushing them out. Definitely be a problematic for one. Just like that, up to a 4K gold lead, 8,000 experience. They get the 1 kill. The 1 kill on Miracle
They go.
completely halts Nigma.
I mean, you got to imagine that Nigma is going to be much more careful about being baited like that now.
Yep.
You know, that was
Don't go
definitely
for
a
the
bit of
5
a wake-up
position
call.
anymore.
For sure.
Yeah, it's like they love killing Puppy, but you know, at some point it is a bit of a bait. No, he is so farmed with these 5 positions always. Have to be a little more careful. Puppy has blink now. They're probably looking to pick up the pace of it here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They really want
They do.
Orb to scout him out. Jumps away.
Radiant's top tower is
Say,
under
sort of
attack.
continuation from the last game. Where it was sort of just all in on Puppy. That was the
Radiant's middle
strat.
tower has fallen.
The Puppy puck also especially is such a nuisance for months and months now that he's first for himself, and it really feels like every time they pick it, it's literally only the Puppy playing it. I feel like nobody else really takes.
We'll see this bait again. Perfectly done. All to plan for Secret there. And Miracle just not quite able to make it away from this. Puppy, having a bit of a giggle there. He's having, he's having a good time. He's having a bit of smart. We've got the camera in the right position today. You can see his emotions.
I mean, it's, when you can read a play like that, you definitely feel really good about yourself.
Yeah.
Vibe, right? You're like, I'm baiting the hell out of them, and then they jump. You're like, yourself a little Zai. There it is. The Aghanim's is done. So he has his
All right.
massive threat potential now inside of these fights. I think you
my
may have
goodness.
to doom him, actually.
Dire
Pretty
are
sure he's the
scanning.
main doom target for Weehaw.
I think so as well. I mean, sure, like Nisha's annoying, but he's definitely not going to do as much damage as Zai is running through these
Yeah,
fights.
Zai's going to
People.
just
Yeah.
he really is going to just take over the fight if he gets like 1 or 2 good spirits off.
Yeah.
And he's also he enables the rest of his team to do a lot more damage. That's just going to instantly dispel it. It's just not going to allow him to fight.
Absolutely, you doom him. Every time, for sure. And that's the sort of nice thing, right? He's going to be pretty easy to doom right now. There's nothing to really stop him from getting caught out by it. As he's going to be right on the front lines, of course, trying to provide that aura and punch people down. So Weehar's got an easy target in these team fights.
Yeah, they still have this base ward, so they're actually seeing Secret set up for this big defense bottom right now.
Radiant's top
Let's
tower
see what Nigma
is
does with
under
this
attack.
information. Is
Dire's middle
just gets
tower
leads.
is under attack.
Starting to go on him. See what sort of backup they have for him into the lift, and the damage from the Turan. He's dead, and now he's tried to come in on this. He's got to run. He's dropped the Doom down onto the bear, and that Doom's not going to do anything at all. He was trying to do his best to help Miracle, but that's all he had to offer, and it didn't stop him from taking down Miracle literally throughout the duration of that telekinesis. This bear's starting to get very scary.
Now, if anything, he actually hurt Miracle more because he gave Doom. So now for the next one, they're just going to blink Doom him.
Ooh.
And the cast range, as we all know for the new Rubik, is absolutely ridiculous.
It's crazy,
global,
yeah.
Exactly.
It's insane. And with the Ether Lens, of course, on top of the passive.
Yeah, now it's going to be, now it's super hard for Miracle to do what he wants to do and play this greedy pushing style down bottom. And he has committed for that Aghanims. So when Void Spirit gets his Ags, there's now going to be silences for the Morphling too, and he only has a Manta to play around it. There's so much that Miracle's going to have to be addressing. Good. Starting to take control of this game. Well, sure, only 4K gold lead, but 15,000 experience
Radiant
lead. Just getting
Oscar.
way more out of the match.
15,000?
15,000 experience.
That's a lot of XP.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Control.
They're
They're ready and waiting.
Doom.
Straight into the Doom. He's trying to run, and he's going to pull him. Maybe they can get a deny. At least Weehar's trying to come in on the app, so he's put the BKB, but Matthew's right by his side. Weehar's got to be careful. As the BKB being used, they'll kite it out for now. Nisha's ready to go back in, maybe when the BKB comes to an end. Weehar trying to split for the rest of his team. Kuro try and escape, hidden in the sprout. Will actually get forced nicely out of it there by the Fisherman GH, and that actually keeps Kuro alive. For now, Puppy's still hunting, and Nisha is as well, actually. They do end up finding him in the trees. Nisha getting the kill onto Kuro, despite their best efforts to get him out of there.
Hey, at least the Darkseer, at least my control ate the Doom for his Morphling,
Tank
right?
the Doom.
On that initiation, so at least Miracle's probably like, okay, cool. Now I don't have to worry about that in the next 2 minutes or so.
Sure. That's something.
Still definitely seeing Secret just continue to look for all these battles.
And Matt is so far right now.
Yeah. Zai is doing the Ag Shard build after the Aghanim. I had a feeling it would, because it feels really cool versus the Morph. Especially if he's coiled, you're always going to just appear right next to him. At the top of your spirit.
Seeds of fortune.
Yeah, he bought it. He committed. Awesome. I actually have not. I've only tried this once in practice. I haven't seen any actual players do it, so I'm really excited.
I mean, it's super strong, right? Especially when you have the Ags, because you're immediately going to get that magic immunity when you turn up and you're in the center of the fight. So you're going to be a huge issue to deal with.
Coil.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's got some really cool potential, and
yeah.
Let's see what Nigma does to be able to deal with it. Let's GH still only level 1 totem. Miracle has Ags done, so the totems are not going to be as impactful.
But I mean, it's still cute stuff to play around with from the other team. I mean, is there anything else that he's going to be looking towards to use them off against?
He can turn into the ET. The ET spirit. Get himself a free BKB in the team fight. Plus 300 damage.
Now that sounds pretty good.
Dire's bottom tower.
As long as he
that
can get
sounds pretty good.
Stuff in the midst of the fight. As long as he doesn't get initiated and jump.
Sure. He's going to turn into the Shaker still.
Pops the Arcane Rune after turning into the Shaker too. And, oh, that's a fissure stolen for you.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Big steal. Also, for those who don't know, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but when you steal at fissure, you get aftershock. So when if someone's standing next to him and he lifts, he'll have aftershock around him. If someone's standing next to him and he fade bolts, he'll have aftershock stun around him. Point out.
Wait, what? Why? What?
I don't know. It's just
that doesn't make any sense. He doesn't even have a shard himself.
Tied to fissure. It's just a mechanic.
And now with the coil on and mind control, they might just find themselves another. Into the speed stop. He's gone.
Fight's looking hard for Nigma to approach, even though they attempted with this smoke to swing over to that Roche. Now with 2 dead, free Roshan for Secret.
It really is. Straight to the pit.
Dire are scanning.
That does, I mean, well, that sounds very peculiar. That's
Dire's
tied to
turret
Fissure.
has been killed.
It's tied to Fissure.
Even though he does not have an axe guard himself.
You can even see it too, like if you get a fake goal, you can AoE around him, get a little aftershock stun. It's probably not useful in a lot of situations, but in some situations it might make a difference.
Dire's top tower is under
Versus
attack.
like an army of like illusions or something, and you actually just walking.
Oh man, he's got a miracle!
Miracle? Oh no.
Oh. Well, that's an oof right there.
Now Nisha has an axe. And a ceremonial robe on top for him too, so more status boost and magic damage. And this Morphling, every time he's dead, it feels an eternity. So they just have no pressure on the map whatsoever when he does go down. Really taking control really quickly here.
He's already looking for his next target.
Oh yeah, Abyss was up in 3 seconds.
Oh, mind control. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in a whole lot of trouble.
Radiant are scanning.
Hey, this game's really ramped up in pace. It was a close beginning between the two teams, but now 29 minutes in, Secret
Dire's bottom
starting
tower is
to
under attack.
just break Nigma apart.
And they find TH2.
It just doesn't stop.
Split push, it never stops. Secret. The Mercy is gone.
Dire's
Just sort of the moment where it really seemed that Nigma sort of just switched themselves up a little bit, started
Dire's bottom tower
to be
has
less,
fallen.
you know, sort of coordinated with these moves. You know, you can't allow that against Secret. Secret will immediately punish that and just get such a huge lead off the back of a few misplays.
Yeah. Not seeing much hope for many of the heroes. Like, it's just Miracle really for any hope in the game. And look at all these counters. Again, my control, bottom 2 net worth, the supports have surpassed them again on the side of Secret. They just find so much out of the map. And they're just not able to utilize. It seems like both games are not able to utilize their offlaner much. Able to have my control.
We are? I mean, this has just turned into a highlight reel of Nigma's cause dying.
Yep. Just feels like they can do nothing. Secret just moving around in
Hey,
unison.
got the courier. There you go, courier's happening.
Okay, he got something. My god. What a beatdown this has become. Everyone on Secret looks like they're just running around doing their own thing now. Everyone's just showing in lanes. They can't do anything to punish it.
And it feels a little bit weird, right? So this build from Miracle, we saw, you know, he's changing into the Shaker, but it just, with the low points and Enchant Totem, what does it sort of offer? Your whole build-up this game has been towards this ability to use it against the opponents, and
Dire's middle tower
it just doesn't seem that threatening.
Dire's
No, it
top
does not.
tower
And,
is under attack.
You know, T-Governor said it on the panel too. It's like this Morphling is gonna have a hard time until he has his 2 big defensive items, the Mant and the BKB. And since he's omitted from going for the BKB, it's super hard for him to fight. There's so many different silences and control that would take care of Miracles. Because the way the Secret covered their draft. Remember, first 2 Morphlings, so they knew exactly what to pick and how to itemize. First is this pick. Nigma trying to get something on the map here, sneaking down toward bottom. He should.
He's in. Immediately doomed. This time round, Nigma outnumbering Matu and Puppet. They're ready to chase. They're going to be able to find Weehaw. Weeha's going to put the BKB, try and get himself away from this. Matu's in with the Abyss, or the swipe stacking up. As Weehaw goes down, the sleep stomp onto Mind Controllers. He'll try to surge himself away. Matu committing with the BKB. Trying to run down Kuroki. Miracle's trying to look for some of the easier targets. He'll go towards Zai. Chasing him down. He will manage to get the kill. And Miracle, he's cleaning them up one by one. It's working. 3 kills for him as he finds Nisha, and then following it up with both Puppy and Zai getting taken out. Signs of Miracle starting to do it.
Signs of hope as GH is starting to get levels too, so that Enchant Totem is higher level too. So that's definitely
Radiant's bottom tower.
definitely a small
is
game.
under
They need a
attack.
couple more of those, especially if they can catch Nisha on the front line. Like,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Still no Matu going pretty much
Dire's top
unchecked
tower
in these
is
team
under
fights,
attack.
and with the Swift Blink done level 25, anybody he jumps on, he gets sort of one bash into to the follow-up of the Abyssal Blade active. He's going to be taking them down 100-0.
He's going to kill anyone who shows. We might have to be careful while he shows. Okay. He's okay. Matu's going to back up, but that was a little scary for a second. Nigma, push back hard. And now they get to get some decent wards out on the map too to control this area for Miracle again. Take Rain. Kuroki's, I didn't even notice how far Kuroki actually was after that too. And Orchid up, so he'll be able to play around and he'll be able to actually counteract maybe Puppey. He might be able to do some decent stuff in the fight. Spock in the verse. Very tall hill to climb, as Miracle really has his work cut out for him. It's still only level 3 enchant totem, but very close. I'm actually surprised GH took his time.
Also with the force to maybe give some chance to those being jumped upon by Matu. Split them away from the bear for a second.
Smoking up, looking to get a high ground advantage. Everything is up for Team Nigma right now. They are kind of split up at the moment.
Radiant are scanning.
They're going to find him.
GH. On.
And this is, you know, we've seen this happen for most of the last 10 minutes. Anytime that Nigma split up, somebody's going to die. Secret, they're going to be able to get Matu in position, and Matu's going to get the kill.
They just have such distance to be able to catch heroes, really. If they split up at all, everyone on Secret has a way to gap close on top of these heroes. Even Zai with the stomp as a gap closer.
Outside of the base, he's going to put the BKB in and attempt to get out of here. Matu staying on target. He's not going to chase up to the high ground, though. Weeha able to step back into the safety of his teammates.
He's going for the ice armor as well, too. Ice armor plus his Shiva, so that good defense versus helping him out there. Matu now, they're just going to build toward, I think, Link's on, I'd imagine, on a couple heroes to protect versus the...
Radiant's top
yeah, Lincoln's being built on Zai, Lincoln's built on Matu. Shoot up. Nisha's going for the beacon. Preparing themselves for the later stages of the game. That's still expect Enigma as Morphling can still carry. It is an uphill battle, but they are itemizing just in case for that. And keeping their careers now in the Roche pit.
Objective here for Secret for sure. Still don't feel in a need to rush it. That's Kuro's next item complete. The blade.
He can protect versus that Ursa pretty decently.
Absolutely.
Whoever that Matu does get the Abyssal Blade on, if Kuro's got quick fingers, he can help him out. Puppey's hunting right now. Some information with the orb, but Arcane Rune spawns bottom.
Oh, he wants it. And he will be able to get it, but he's had to put the BKB, and Matu's in on top of him, and he's down, and he gets the Doom off, but that's not going to be good news for him. As that Doom won't do anything at all. Matu able to easily step away, and with Weeha dead for a minute, Secret could look to get some damage done here to the base.
Without Doom, I don't know how they hold this. This is going to be real work cut out for Nigma to hold this high ground. It's 45 seconds. It's very likely for Arax just down here when Secret does full commit. So maybe just full commit bottom with Kuroki and with Miracle.
He's ready to go under the tier 4. He knows how strong he is right now, Matu. He's over to Miracle. Miracle is taunted, pulled back by the Remnant. He's dead as well.
Thank God.
Matu just taking him out inside of the base. He's ready to go for mind control again. Mind control's dead. It's a triple kill for Matu. They just can't fight him. That's a dieback on mind control.
Dire's top tower is
I'm
under
so surprised
attack.
they actually came back to the base to defend with these two instead of just consisting with the split push bottom. Matu's got the opportunity. He's like, oh, if the Morphling's showing like that and they see him for even a hot second, they're going to jump in with all this disable and control. Flip up there from Nigma, causing massive problems with Matu. Easily able to kill it.
To the Radiant.
Pick up everything. This shard is very tough to keep track of with you, I have to say. The fact that it makes the same noise, I'm like, wait, he's enraging a lot. I think it actually threw off a couple of them in the fights too.
Yeah, it makes it very hard for you to sort of plan when to go on him.
Yeah.
You don't know if DD's
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Lincoln's finished. On the Ursa, Lincoln's also, I believe... Oh, it actually switched. I went for a Silver Edge instead, so he's just... And they're starting to just get such overwhelming control. 28,000 gold lead and 45,000 experience.
I mean, it's getting to those sort of insane numbers that we have seen in some of these secret games when they're taking down a team.
Radiant are scanning.
And they're swinging over. They're predicting the movements. Can't quite get Kuroki there, but they're predicting that the split push is going to start coming. So they're clearing out those sidelines, looking for these greater trains. Actually got stuck in this time around, but now they can pick up these tier 4 items as well, get themselves the next battle.
Matu's out for blood. He's ready to find someone.
Yep.
Yeah, Nigma definitely respecting the fact that they don't know what's out here. They're into the base.
They give Puppy the refresher shard since he has the agonyms, so those coils are going to be very effective KB cores.
See what they get with this smoke. They're going to try and maybe sort of bait Kuro up top. It's only Puppy.
Get Puppy again. Here comes.
They got Puppy.
We have
He's trapped by the two fish. Oh, that was a little spooky there. Was trapped momentarily there by the two fishes of his teammates. He's able to get his way out. And he get on it. He wants to jump.
Waiting for Matu.
He's in onto Nisha. Nisha's pretty tanky though. Buyback's going to come out from Puppy. He had to block him off with the Fisher over to the side. Puppy looking for the counter initiation of Matu. He's ready to start charging it. He's going to begin to run them down. Zai's in with the stomp. As Stolen Dune drop down onto We Are. As We Are's out, Nisha will end up living.
Gold and sweet.
Puppy's looking for a catch. They actually see Miracle for a second here. He has the blink. He's got the catch.
He's got the coil down. It's going to give time for Matu to close in. He's got a few stuns to throw out here, but nothing else left to save him. Miracle out of the game for 100. No buyback on the Morph. Secret 30,000 gold lead. And Nisha, he's even finding his own little bit of action down bottom. Kuro in the trees, trying to run away from this. He's ticking down to Spirit Vessel, trapped up by the creeps. Kuro's down, and taking the base. As he really does think there's nothing that Nigma can do right now.
No, and Puppy level 25 before Nisha is, by the way, there. Even before his eyes level 21. And Puppy in the high level is, yeah, just cleaning up the base, no Morphling. Again, Secret. Masterclassing it, 32-14. There was maybe some small hope for Nigma in the mid game, but Secret just barely giving up to any of these kills. And Matu 4 heroes again.
It just fell apart so quickly for Nigma in this game. You know, when we still look back to the early stages where it was close, but when it fell apart, it just really fell apart. That whole period where they were losing core after core in all these different situations. Matu jumping in, the Invis will save him for now. As We Are, he actually reveals himself and allows Matu to just jump back in on top of it. Stolen Fisher out. We Are's dead. He has got a buyback available, but mind control, he does not.
May you ride on leathers.
They'll have Miracle back in 20 seconds. Maybe they'll give him one more chance here. A Secret, they're ready to close it. They're onto the tier 4. They've got the fortification. Miracle up in 10, along with Kuro, GH, and a We Are buyback.
Top barracks are under attack.
Get one more shot at a fight. At a 43k deficit, all
45k now.
at the top of the network.
What can they pull off? As Puppy's already in, tries to put the refresher, but he instantly gets silenced. They've got the Stolen Fisher out onto pretty much the entire team. They're catching the forwards of the Jackdaw. As they're ready to take him down one by one. Miracle has to wait for him back to the safety of his fountain. We Are trying to run down Puppy. He wants to kill Puppy. We'll see if he gets him inside the base. Meanwhile, Nisha and Matu looking for the kill. Still on Miracle, they'll get him. Matt will in on top of him once again, and Weehaw won't even be able to get Puppey as Puppey taunts him running away. And now Nisha's ready to come forward as Weehaw, he'll live for a little bit here with the cloak. He's out to the side, but they've found him. Another Fisher drop down from Yabsil. Weehaw just being toyed with by Secret as he'll go for the TP out with the remainder of his BKB. He'll get away, but the Ancient in a whole lot of trouble here. Matu, he's more than happy to continue to pad his stats, pick up more action. As Secret just playing around with Nigma outside of the fountain. In they go, on to Weehaw. He will live again, GH. Having a bit of fun here, dropping Echo Slams as Matu is ready to dive. Into the fountain he goes, takes out GH, takes out Kuroki. He's going to be able to get Weehaw as well. They'll call it now. They'll tap themselves out. GG is there, 45k lead to end it up 41 to 16 as Secret